There may be times when you want to customize Confluence's user interface by removing system items or adding web items such as buttons. The Fragments feature can help with this. Fragments refer to Atlassian's web fragments, which are a series of UI modules that can be manipulated with ScriptRunner. How do you know which fragments you'd like to work with? ScriptRunner has a tool within the Fragments feature that allows you to easily see where web items, sections, and panels can be placed within your instance. However, it's important to note that this tool shows the location information to all users once it's enabled, not just to administrators. So it should only be enabled on non-production environments. To enable this tool, navigate to ScriptRunner and click Fragments. Select the Enable link on the main page to turn on the Fragment Locator tool. You will then see the fragment locations available for reference. Clicking on the Binding Info link shows the available variables related to the associated fragment. For example, click the Binding Info link for the header panel on the right to show the related variables. In the Type column, click the links to view details of the variable type in Atlassian's support documentation. When you're finished viewing the locations and variables for the web items, panels, or sections desired, return to the Fragments feature and disable the Fragment Locator tool. Violet wants to add a link to the top menu that leads to Great Adventures intern portal, which is a separate resource site just for interns. She only wants full-time interns to be able to see this link. To do this, navigate to the Fragments tab in ScriptRunner. Then click Create Fragments. From the list of existing scripts, choose Custom Web Item. Add a note to explain what the script is for. Choose where to add the web item from the What section should this go in drop-down menu. This is where the Fragment Locator tool comes in handy. Earlier, using the tool showed that the links in the header were located in system.header/right. Enter the key to identify this web item. The menu text in this instance is the button text that appears as the new link. Add a wait if you'd like to choose where in the menu this link is placed. Leave it blank to add it to the end of the list. If there are no conditions to showing this web item, then leave the conditions section blank. Next, select from the Do What dropdown. Since this button is just a link to a different web page, choose Navigate to a link. Enter the URL for the desired web page. Since Violet wishes for only full-time interns to see the link, she needs to add a condition. Luckily, ScriptRunner has a simple snippet for this condition. Click the Show Snippets link. Select Current user is a member of a group, and the script is automatically copied to the clipboard. Paste the script into the console. Change the group name between the double quotation marks to the correct group. In this example, the group name is Full-Time Interns. Click Add to run the script. In addition to adding a link for interns, Violet wants to remove their ability to move pages within any space, regardless of whether they're a space administrator. To do this, click Create Fragments. Choose the Hide System or Plugin UI Element script. Enter an appropriate note that describes what the script does. The Hide What dropdown is tricky because determining the module keys to add needs to be done mostly by trial and error. In this case, type Move into the dropdown field. A series of results appear. Determine which one is correct by looking for keywords like page and menu, since we are removing the Move option for pages within a menu. Next, add a condition by clicking the Show Snippets link. Choose the Current user is a member of a group option. Note that this condition indicates who can see the link and not who can't. Instinctively, we want to add the intern groups to this, but in reality, we want to identify which group should see the Move link rather than who shouldn't see it. Change the group name between the double quotation marks to the correct group. In this example, the group name is Permanent Employees. Click Add to run the script. Once a user in the full-time interns group logs in, they should see an intern portal link in their top menu bar. Since they aren't in the permanent employees group, they should also have only the option to copy a page when they open the More Actions dropdown on a page. With ScriptRunner, making additions to or hiding UI elements in Confluence is as simple as filling in a form.